Often in spirituality, we talk about the heart. And when we talk about the heart, it ends up being, most of the time, a reference to the metaphorical heart, to the symbolic heart, to our emotions, to a feeling state, to a freedom, to some wisdom, to the non-dual heart, to the heart of creativity, etc. So, and that's okay, that's fine. It obviously has its place. But every once in a while, in your spirituality, you need to take a look at this heart. So the body and the heart, and the actual physical heart, the physiological heart, it is wanting your attention as well. Because we tend to forget all this talk about the heart. But in actuality, when it comes down to it, the process, the physiological process, the somatic, emotional, mental package of spiritual awakening very much has to do with the physical heart. This. We tend to be too much this, okay? And then again, the metaphorical heart, we tend to be too much that. So every once in a while, it's good to, I have this exercise in my course. It's called the shut-off valve exercise, where we turn off everything else except the body and the heart, and you're just the body and the heart. And what a relief it is to be. Let me give you a short version of that exercise. So we're going to turn off the future. We're going to turn off the past. We're going to turn off the thoughts. We're going to turn off your hopes and dreams. We're going to turn off your ideas about a separate soul or a soul. We're going to turn off your ideas about guides or angels, your ideas about gurus or teachers. We're going to turn those off. We're going to turn off a higher self. We're going to turn off God. We're going to turn off enlightenment. And we're going to turn off spiritual awakening. All of it. In the exercises, imagine a circle around your body and these valves. Turn them all off. So wow, look, where are you then? Who are you now? You just arrived back here to this. All those things shut off. It's good to do that. No more metaphors, no more symbols, no more concepts. Just here, just the body. And you know what the amazing thing is? Really, ultimately, in the awakening process, to discover and to trust the innate wisdom of the body and the heart is super powerful. Again, I'm going to say that again. To trust the innate wisdom of the body and the heart is a big deal. Because, let me tell you this, awakening happens here. It's not exclusive of the body and the heart. It's not happening out there over on some far side of the galaxy. It's happening right here. So to acknowledge the heart at its biological level is very wise. So that's a little part of it. But how do you do that? What is it that you do? So what I suggest is a little what I call a little non-neurotic and non-seeking exercise, a little engagement. Non-seeking. So go get your heart pumping. If you're involved in spirituality and the awakening process, and you're not engaged in the body in some degree or another, it'd be a big benefit for you to do that. To loosen things up in the body. Spiritual awakening does indeed happen at the level of heart and body, physical heart and body. There's knots and blocks and stuff. So to get out there and do whatever. Dance, yoga, hiking, rollerblading, kayaking, Go get a massage. Bowling. I don't care what it is. Do something that engages the body, that gets the heart pounding. Okay? And that then gets married to the other more psychological, emotional, mental, internal work that you're doing with spiritual awakening. I did this in my own process. Sure, I go to satsang, sit with teachers, talk about awakening, feel into the vibe, resonate, etc. Do emotional work. But then, boy, after that, I need a break. I'd go to the gym, I'd do 20 laps in the pool. I'd really exercise, really get the blood pumping. And it was so great just to be the body and the heart. You will be, this is something else, a little element of the course that I give. You will be astounded at the return of the body that happens with awakening. You'll be astounded. You'll be astounded by the body's innate wisdom. I was, when I first had the first spiritual awakening experience, I was astounded. It was amazing. It was not what I thought it was. So every day since then, really, since I woke up, it continues to be astounding. It's an awesome thing, this unconditional meeting of the truth, of love, of being astounded. It's astounding. I love that word. That's one of my favorite words. I've said that in part of my course. But so the body and the heart. Find some time in your life and in your path to just be the body and the heart. I teach this in my course. I have a whole step that's about just being the body and the heart. With great exercises, with great bit of relief. If you've done this now, I want you to, if you're feeling this now, you're feeling like, oh yeah, or you're remembering just the body now, I want you to notice some other things about this state that you may be in. I want you to notice how focused the state is. Notice how present you are. Notice the here and now-ness of it. And if you're really in tune, you might notice that your peripheral vision is expanded. You might notice that. You might notice a certain type of relaxation. You might notice a deeper breath. You might notice a feeling state that goes from your toes all the way to the top of your head. You might notice a confidence and a certain okayness and a certain peace, and a certain unity, and a certain recognition, you might notice, of consciousness at its core. When simply you notice just the body and the heart. Just by doing that. This is what can come of it. Alrighty. I think that's good enough for now. I'm really glad you hung out with me during this video. Leave a comment about this experience or what you think or know or feel about the body and the heart. I do respond to comments. If you write a comment, we'll be engaged in conversation. Okay? Alrighty. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.